To all my friends in Kanchipuram and Tamil Nadu, Vanakkam. Eppadi irukkinga? To all my friends in Japan, Konnichiwa. It's a real pleasure to be part of this ceremony, and I thank L&T as well as National High Speed Rail Corporation for achieving this great milestone. Mr. Subramaniam, Miyamoto-san, Mr. Agnihotri, Mr. Sharma, my colleagues in the Railway Board, my friends in Larsen and Toubro, and all ladies and gentlemen present here, it's a great, great milestone that we are achieving today. Kanchipuram is known as a very historical and cultural place, and today it will also be known for making a giant engineering milestone in the history of Indian Railways. High-speed rail is not just a project, it is a change in mindset of our country, of our railway sector, of our engineering sector, where a new way of working, a new way of operations, a new way of designing things, a new way of planning, and a new way of executing things will be demonstrated in this country. Prime Minister Honorable Narendra Modi ji's vision for railways is huge vision. It's a very unique vision, and it's something which covers entire country's aspirations. Prime Minister Saab always says that railways should be the economic transformation. Railways should bring the economic transformation of the country. It should bring the social cohesion which this country has always been known for. It should be the driver of inclusive growth. It should be the driver of putting our nation first. It should be the driver of having a new mindset in the country, giving a new confidence to our generation. That's the vision. It's not a small thing. It's a huge and a very unique vision which all of us are now implementing for last 7 years. And so many changes have happened in the Indian Railways. Today, when you talk to the passengers, people say how clean the stations are. The way the trains are today operated on time, the way newer technologies, newer methods are always welcomed, the way common person's aspirations are being fulfilled is the way Prime Minister Modi ji views Indian Railways. He says that if we have to achieve results in the 21st century, we have to adopt a mindset of 21st century. This project, the straddle carrier and the girder transporter, is a very good example of 21st century mindset. Thinking ahead, thinking of economies, planning a complex project, executing it on the ground, that's the mindset of 21st century. And that's where a genuine sense of relationship between India, between Japan, and within India, between Indian Railways, High Speed Rail Corporation, the partners like Larsen and Toubro who are working together, that entire partnership comes to picture. My special thanks to the technicians, to the welders, to the fitters, to the electricians, the people who have really worked on the nuts and bolts and the wires and cables and the hydraulics and the fitments of this large equipment. I request all of us present to give a very huge round of applause for all the technicians. It is the culmination, it is the combination of the brain and the actual working hands which always results in a very good outcome. Mere brains, mere working hands, probably it will never work out. It has to be a combination of the two. And our government, our party, our Prime Minister always puts inclusive development at the forefront of everything. We believe in Antyodaya, which is the last person in the society should be our focus. Development of the person standing in the last line in the queue should be the focus of our development projects. High-speed rail, station development, having new lines, improving the speed, having absolutely modern train sets, having Kavach kind of technology which will make Indian Railways safe. Those are all examples of inclusive development. Those are all examples of Antyodaya, because millions of our fellow Indians today travel in Indian Railways. All of us, the Rail Parivar as we call the railway family, all of us in multiple ways are connected with the railways. That is Antyodaya, that is Samarastha, that is caring for the last person in the society, that is inclusive development. I have special word of thanks for Miyamoto-san. Thank you for speaking in Tamil, Hindi and English. I must say arigato gozaimasu to you for bringing so much of your effort in making sure that this project and this entire vision goes forward. I thank Izumi-san. I thank His Excellency, the Ambassador of Japan in India. I thank all the people in Japan who are supporting this project in multiple ways, all the different companies, all the different departments of government, all the different bureaus, the embassies, everybody, because as Miyamoto-san said, Japan and India stand together in a strategic partnership. This project is a classic example, and beyond that, many more things are there, many more initiatives are there, which bring the two great civilizations together in a thread which has been common throughout the history of both these civilizations. So I thank you, arigato gozaimasu, domo arigato to you for all this great help. There will be many more high-speed corridors in the country. This is just a beginning. We look at Prime Minister Modi ji's vision, there will be so many changes in Indian Railways in the coming years, which is the effort of more than 1 crore people who are all part of the railway family, would be working on various initiatives which connect the people, which make sure that the transportation is smooth, safe, and make sure that the lifeline of India, lifeline of Indian economy also becomes the growth, the transformation, and the inclusive development engine of India. Thank you very much. Many congratulations.